Hello, everyone. This is Shawn Stewart of 586 Sports. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch this video. Before I begin, I want to say that if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel for future and upcoming videos, and don't be afraid to like and comment. And make sure you support my good friends at Splash Sports, where you can create games and play against your friends and family. Links are in the box description below. And make sure that the state you live in that you are eligible to play Splash Sports. And not to mention, speaking of Splash Sports, if you're playing a survival pool for college and NFL, or heck, even both, I host a show every Thursday night called Safe or Trap, which is every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 586 Sports. So that's my announcement as well. So I got that out the way. All right, so let's get to the video. So we just got done with week 2 in college football, and of course, you had upsets. That's not what I'm here to talk about. Now, there is a running back out of Boise State that is a potential candidate of winning the Heisman Trophy, and his name is Ashton Gentry. Now, I will tell you about his background. Now, Ashton is from Jacksonville, Florida, as he is the son of a U.S. Navy Chief Petty Officer, aka also known as the 7th enlisted rank. So he first played football in Italy at Naples Middle High School, a school for military dependents near Naples. In his first season of football as a high school freshman, the middle school component had no tackle football team. He was initially placed at quarterback before being moved to running back after 2 games. Now, playing against teams from other base schools throughout Europe, GNT ran for over 12,000 yards and scored 21 touchdowns in the team's 6 game season. After that season, GNT told his parents that he wanted to return to the U.S. to play high school football. He eventually attended Lone Star High School, that's based out of Frisco, Texas, where he rushed for 1,843 yards along with 41 total touchdowns as a senior. Now, in his freshman year at Boise State, GNT split playing time with George Halani. He played all 14 games with 2 starts, finished the year with 821 yards on 156 carries with 7 touchdowns. Now, in the Frisco Bowl in 2022, he rushed for 178 yards with a touchdown. Sophomore year, led the team in rushing yards with 1,347 with 14 touchdowns. He also had 569 receiving yards, which is the second highest on the team and the most of any running back in the nation, and 5 receiving touchdowns. He was second in the nation in yards from scrimmage and was named the Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year. Now, in his junior year, season opener game against Georgia Southern, GNT rushed for 267 yards, breaking a 46-year-old single game record for Boise State, and 6 touchdowns, which tied the Paulson Stadium record and the Mountain West record. His rushing performance was the best of any FBS rusher during week 1. That's a very great stat. And this Saturday that just passed, with a 14-0 deficit in the first half against San Jose State, Boise State outscored the Spartans 42-7 from the point en route to improving 9-1 and 6-0 in Mountain West Conference play to remain the top Ground 5 program in 2024. 42-21 win in the Bay Area keeps the Boise State Broncos and still has an opportunity in the playoffs. And by the way, they were ranked 4th. That just happened, and I'll talk about the college football playoff tomorrow. Now, GNT finished with 159 yards rushing on 32 carries and 3 touchdowns, and he broke the Boise State school record for most rushing yards in a single season, previously held by Jay Ajayi with 1,828 back in 2014. Now, GNT has 1,893 rushing yards through Boise State's first 10 games of the season. Now, if you're a college football fan just like I am, you have definitely heard of Boise State. Now, if you're living in the East Coast, you probably don't watch a lot of Boise State games because most of their games is either on CBS Sports Network or on FS1. They're hardly even on local TV. Okay? And most of the time, most people don't even know what other teams play in the Mountain West. But at the end of the day, I'm very proud of Ashton GNT for his accomplishments not only at high school, but also at Boise State. And it goes to show you that You don't need to go to a big school to get recognized. If you're an athlete that's willing to put in the work and not make any excuses to overcome obstacles, I'm all for it. Not to mention, he had a lot of pressure to hit the transfer portal and leave Boise State for a lot of NI money. And he was like, no, I like staying where I am, especially that you're living in a state, Idaho, that is one of the fastest growing states in the United States. That's according to Newsweek. So, very great story from beginning to end. I want Ashton Gentry to have a great football career, whether he wins the Heisman Trophy or not. I'm very proud of him. Now, let's get on with another story that I've been following since March of this year. So, NCAA President Charlie Baker says the organization is moving to ban college prop bets from all U.S. markets. Now, Baker said that the decision came after there were reports of athletes being harassed in relation to college prop bets. And he said, quote, sports betting issues are on the rise across the country, with prop bets continuing to threaten the integrity of competition and leading to student athletes and professional athletes getting harassed. Now, some states contacted by the NCAA in reference to the threats outrighting banned college prop bets. Quote, the NCAA has been working with states to deal with these threats, and many are responding by banning college prop bets. Now, one of the states was Ohio. Now, back in February of this year, its Casino Control Commission banned player prop bets on college sports following a request from the NCAA. Baker had reached out to the commission's executive director, Matt Schuler, and requested a ban on college prop bets. Operators in Ohio had until March the 1st to put that restriction in place. Now, that article I just gave to you that was written by Pat Evans of Legal Sports Report, I will put that link in the description box below so you can read the full entire article. Now, the Saturday that just passed, the New Jersey Assembly Tourism, Gaming, and the Arts Committee sent forward A4905 with a 5-0 vote endorsing the bill that would ban college player props from New Jersey sports betting. A Senate companion bill is also as active as of right now. It's alive as of right now. And according to sponsor Assembly Stanley, he says, quote, I believe that it is our responsibility to ensure that we set the best example we possibly can for all others who wish to follow our lead. Even as a staunch supporter of the sports betting industry, I believe it is incumbent upon us to recognize the incredible pressure that college athletes face between their academic and athletic responsibilities, close quote. Now, if this does pass through both chambers, New Jersey will be the latest state to ban college prop bets. Now, betting on in-state college sports team is illegal in the state of New Jersey, just in case if you did not know that. So the idea of allowing in-state betting on local college teams was put on the ballot in 2021, but it was shot down after just 43% of voters approved the measure. So as of right now, there are 13 states that have banned NCAA player props. Now, I live in the state of Michigan, and there is not even a single mention about NCAA player props being banned. And if you did not know, there are 8 Division I schools in the state of New Jersey. So don't be surprised that the NCAA will also go after daily fantasy platforms that do player props. Now, it has been 6 years that the Supreme Court struck down a federal law that prohibits sports gambling that happened in a landmark decision that gave states the go-ahead to legalize betting on sports. That was ruled a 6-3 strike down the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act. That was a 1992 law that was barred state-authorized sports gambling with some expectations. So what people in the NCAA needs to understand is this. We are in a time right now where people don't have a favorite team unless you come from a family of tradition that like favorite team, whether it's like professional or college. Now, college, I definitely see that. But right now, the younger generation, because I'm a millennial, like my favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys, Michigan Wolverines, Chelsea FC, Detroit Tigers, and I can name almost anybody on the team, by the way. But these younger generations don't look at, you got some younger generation that have their favorite team, but most of the younger generation are used to that one talented player, like that superstar. So if you like that superstar, you see like the capabilities of what that athlete can do or what he can't do. So, and plus also these leagues marketing these athletes. So when they see when the league markets the athlete, the consumer will look into that athlete, be like, okay, am I going to choose the over and I'm going to choose the under? So that's where we're in the time right now. And player props has been around since Super Bowl 20. Yeah, that's been like 38 years since player props has been around. Great stuff. So that is it for the video. So like I said, tomorrow I will be doing my opinion on week 3 of the college football playoff that was announced tonight, by the way. And also, like I said, if you are playing a survival pool for your college and NFL on Splash Sports, tune in this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 586 Sports. And I will see you guys tomorrow and Thursday night. So you guys have a nice and enjoyable night. Thank you. Take care.